Morning, everybody, and welcome to the 8 Power Moves to Success. We guarantee you success in 60 days. Follow the system, change your life. Here's the overview. The 8 Power Moves include the Power Mindset, which is about setting high standards. The Power Office Open House. Watch clearly for that definition, what we mean by that. Power Previews involving the community and homes. Power Hours, 2 hours a day. Power Offers and how we distinguish between power offers and relationship offers. Your Power Funnel, which involves tech and connections, tools and relationships. Power Mastery, investing time in growing yourself. And Power Relationships, that's that long-term business that you build with us. These are 8 power moves. We talk about projecting, performing, and publishing. Those are 3 very important P's in the psychological philosophy behind this. Projecting, performing, and publishing. The 8 power moves have a performance tracker that we provide in the portal. And by the end of this session today, I'll share with you how to use the portal. And that power performance tracker also has a power business blueprint. I'm going to go over each of these step by step. Let me first of all share this with you, the power performance tracker. You will all have this in your Win Team manual. And this is how you are running your 60-day success guarantee in your power performance tracker. You will also have a copy of your power business blueprint, which is a 5-week monthly calendar that we use to accelerate and structure the activities in your business that lead you to success in 60 days. If you use this system, which you will make money in 60 days. So I'm going to jump into overview definitions of each of these 8 power moves. Please understand that there is a recorded video on each of the power moves. Some of them even have 2 videos in the winteam.net portal. And you'll go to members.thewinteam.net. You'll log in, you'll go to courses, and everything is right there. So let's start out with the blueprint for the 8 power moves. Number 1 is the power mindset. The power mindset is about setting a high standard. And let's make it absolutely clear, this is central, foundational. Everything else you do without this is like building a house on dirt without pouring a foundation. We encourage you to create a clear view of the future you. There are 2 videos on this subject. The future you is who you see yourself to be 1 year, 3 years, and 5 years from now. Future you becomes embedded in your subconscious and affects what you think and do every day. Once you have the future you embedded in your mindset, we teach what we call matching. So you reach high, you dream big, and then you match your actions with your future you view. We call it matching. In your high standard setting, develop an abundance mentality. Surround yourself with leads. One of the primary issues in the last 10 years with agents is that most agents you speak to and you say, how's your business going? They'll say, great. I've got a buyer, John, and I got a seller, Sally. And you've got a funnel of 2 to 5 people. Because of that, we hold on. We don't share. We don't participate. We don't build each other. We hold on because we have a lack mentality, because the portals have taken the volume. So the mission of the Win Team in our performance training is to develop an abundance mentality. And we do that within the Win team and within the Warburton team. And if you're outside the Warburton team, either join our team or join another team so you can develop an abundance mentality. Surround yourself with other people who are like-minded. This is crucial to early success adoption. Put yourself in the middle of opportunity. So again, that's a team production environment. It's Win team power partners. Put yourself in the middle of opportunity. You have a negative friend, you need to really limit the time. Sometimes people approach you, I've got so much wisdom, let's analyze every dollar and so on and so forth. You need to run 1,000 miles from those people. Gather yourself around yourself, people who are targeted on future view, people who are targeted on advancing, people. I've never seen a problem I can't fix without closing another deal. Focus yourself on the next deal. Focus yourself on building opportunity. You need to be visible. I know we need to do some Win team hacks and so on and so forth. I get it. But get yourself some tastefully branded swag that says who you are, that says that you're a winner. I don't think it's enough just to have a real estate company on your hat. It needs to say what you're all about, that you're about winning and helping others win. Be visible. Work in an office or workspace environment. I understand that a lot of the time we need to work at home due to the hours that we work, but working from home entirely is not a good idea. You need to build camaraderie in person, even in a competitive environment, because that will spur you forward. Many of you live a long way away from our HQ. There are workspaces, advanced workspaces in Orange County, Los Angeles County. Get around those workspaces. Some of the old office places have little rooms and booths. You want to go into workspace environments. There's a lot of them in Orange County and LA County. When you go in, they're large industrial buildings. And there's a lot of people building businesses. Not only will you meet clients, you'll also be spurred on by people with a business mentality rather than a real estate agent mentality. There's an enormous difference. Use the Power Performance Tracker and the Win Team Manual for awareness and accountability. So the Power Mindset is all about awareness. And now you use the tracker to keep you accountable to what you are aware of. Again, describe and write down your future you. We call it inking your business. Your name, Jonathan M. Inc. Put that down in your power tracker, entitled your power tracker with the name of your company. The vision of the future you drives the highest levels of action. And in your power tracker, you're tracking those power moves so that you match the future you with today's actions. Power mindset. Be bold. Be brave. Go big. Go big. Don't be a bean counter. Yesterday, we had 6 people in a day apply for the team. 4 of them were bean counters. I know they can't make it. This team, this Win team, is about people who are striving for a future that far exceeds what you live today. Future you is the power mindset that will drive you to success in 60 days. Second power move is our Power Office Open House. I want you to really focus your mind on this, guys. This is something it took me 20 years to learn. So if you're 40, you're going to be 60 if you try and learn this yourself. Don't. Let me share what I learned. I started doing ordinary open houses. I went to these trainings that managers who hadn't sold a home for years or sold 1 home a year. I knew I wanted to sell 30 a year in my first year. And so I learned Power Office Open Houses. I learned that with babies at home, it was hard to concentrate. With a a young wife at home, it was hard to concentrate. With a yard to do, with stuff to fix, it was hard to concentrate. And so I learned I had to create myself an isolated space, which also simultaneously gave me the opportunity to meet new people. And it's what I called a power office open house. You need to schedule 3 power office open houses a week, and you're going to mark them in your tracker. You're going to do them on either Thursday or Friday, Saturday or Sunday. They're 3 hours long. That's it. Position them where there's enough time each day to show property or take listings before or after your power office open house. They must not dominate the entire day, because you're going to have so many clients. You need that time. Treat power office open houses as your productivity hub, filled with action. These are productivity hubs where you integrate several power moves and simultaneously build your top funnel in the power office open house. You do not sit there waiting. You sit and stand acting. Your first move in your power office open house, as you know, is by inviting 10 neighbors. You use a simple personal marketing flyer, even a branded copy of the MLS. Hopefully you've got your Tap Talk Tour logo in there from iconnect, and you meet 10 neighbors. You know, we've scripted you. We've shared with you exactly what to say. I don't care if you don't know what to say. Just do it. JDI. Get out there, knock on 10 doors. You know your name. That's all you got to say. I'm Andrew Warburton. I'm in that house over there for 3 hours. Just wanted you to know it's open half an hour early for neighbors if you want to come by. Thank you so much. By the way, do you know anybody in the neighborhood who's planning on selling because we have buyers for their home? Start by inviting 10 neighbors. Set up a business environment in the home. Remember, this is a power office open house. Take a 42-inch screen, take it out of your trunk in its box, set it up in the dining room, in the living room. Don't hide behind the screen. Make sure it's on an angle to the front door so when people come in, they see your face, not your screen. Set it up, hook up your laptop or tablet, and this is where you're going to show people properties and you're going to capture the intent of your visitors. Do not set up a table with 1,000 flyers and a bunch of drapes and cloths that looks like a business conference center. That's 50 years out of date. Set up yourself a power position person. Even better if you can, if your back's good, that you stand, you have this screen on a table. People see you're a vibrant, modern real estate professional. Once you're set up, get set up as quickly as you can, 5-10 minutes maximum. Turn all the lights on, of course, all the normal open house stuff. Now you're going to start making calls. Load up your CRM right there on your screen. Identify your high contact clients and reach out to them for appointments. Your power office open house, your primary purpose is set appointments. Set new appointments with people who come in through the door. Set new appointments with people who came in through the door, but you haven't converted yet. Your power office open house is all about appointments. And when somebody says to me, Andrew, I don't have enough clients, I almost guarantee you they're not doing power office open houses. Power office open houses and our power blitzes, our blitz lists that you use in the power office open house are the fuel for your business. Work your funnel. Use the digital footprint technique that I've taught for 3 years now. Add value in your digital footprint with text, emails, and video content with the people in your CRM high intent. Some call it hot, warm, and cold. I call it my now clients, my almost now clients. Distinguish them, set them apart, filter them, get on the phone, call them. Then when visitors do come in, you're already in business mode. Greet open house visitors and set appointments. Connect personally and digitally using iconnct and using tablet registration. Once you register them, you should trigger property alerts and smart plans so before they leave the open house, you have automatically triggered property alerts with information on the city where they're trying to buy a home. Leave your power office open house with 2 completed power hours. So your 2 power hours, which is another one of your power moves for success, your 2 power hours are completed by the time you leave the power office open house. You've also completed 2 reviews by the time you leave the power office open house. One of the home, one of the neighborhood. 2 completed social media posts. All of this happens in your power office open house. Read this carefully. This is an linchpin to your success. This is a core piece of future personal business, of dominating now lead business. You do this, you'll make 3 times more money in the future. Why? Because you won't be running leads from Zillow and Realtor.com. You'll be running your personal marketing campaigns. You can't live on a personal marketing campaign when you got 5 clients. It's not possible. The math doesn't work. So you spend 2 years, 3 at the maximum, working your 8 power moves for success. You'll have a business with 3 people working for you, 3 people in your team, maximum 3 years from now. Power office open houses. Please understand, this has made me literally millions of dollars. Number 3, power previews. Now I want to talk about these. This is how you create an expert archive online. Everybody looks at you online, and what they see determines what they will do. 5 days a week, post 2 power previews, one of a home, one of the community. Watch my video on power previews. Your community video is going to be a park, a school, a restaurant. You go, Andrew, I don't have time. Yes, you do. You stopped at Starbucks, do a video of it. Yes, you do. You stopped to eat, do a video of it. Yes, you do. You put up open house signs and you walked the cul-de-sac, take a video of it. Yes, you do. You walked the dog, take a video of the dog trail. Yes, you do. You went to the gym, take a video of it. It's a simple video. It does not have to be fancy, just real. This is my community. This is Andy Warburton. You have to say that every time because they know who you are, because that's the way social media works. This is my community. I love this gym. When you buy a home here, let me introduce you to this gym. I love it because there's a lot of leg machines, blah, 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 and you do it and you post it and you put in your hashtags. The whole thing takes 10 minutes. Done. When you do 5 power previews a week, it puts you in contact with the inventory in the community. So you want to pick entry-level homes, mid-level homes, high-level homes. Show the street. Just quickly turn the camera around the street. This is Andy. I'm on Gladiola Street. I like the street because there's a lot of gladiola trees. And you can see it's really quiet and peaceful. I'm going to walk into this house. I want to show you really quickly what a typical house looks like in this neighborhood. And it's vacant because you pulled it from Open Door or one of these resellers of homes that are vacant and they love it that you publish their homes. You do a quick preview and you post it. The idea is not that you create one drama post that gets 10,000 views. Okay, you're going to get $10 from YouTube, but I'm not after $10. I'm after $10,000. And that's created by building an archive so that when somebody scrolls through you, they see, wow, you really know the restaurants. Wow, you really know the gyms here. Wow, you post a lot of properties. Are these all your listings? They don't know they're not your listings. Now, when they scroll through you, they can see. All your potential clients can see that you're engaged. Build an archive scroll of your life in real estate. Start today. Post reels on homes, activities, and the community. Andrew, you don't understand. I'm busy with my daughter. I'm busy with my son. Great. Video the volleyball game. Video the football game. Video the baseball game. There's thousands of people in your community who like to know that you're involved with your kids, so video it. Video dropping them off at school. Video picking them up from school. Video a new fence they did around the school for safety. Video the ball field in the school. Video anything that you do with your kids. Do a 60-second video and post it. It's not about the one post. It's about what do people see about you when they thumb through. This is the way to think. Educate and impress buyers and sellers with 2 months of activity. You got 2 months, ready, steady, go, May, June. Show me your archive 2 months from now. Come up to me and say, Andy, I want you to see my archive, right? Educate and impress buyers and sellers with 2 months of activity. You're creating social context. You're creating proof of concept messaging. These are all techniques that Zillow uses every day. Realtor.com uses every day, and that's why they dominate the market, because we do it every once in a while. They do it every day because they understand the concept and how you drive traffic and win loyalty of customers. Let's take that business back from the big portals, guys. You can do it. I know you can. So that's power previews. By the way, I even give you a couple of scripts here. Hey, I found this really cool sandwich place right down the street from a new development. If you're moving to the area, ask me for my list of favorite restaurants. Boom. Why would you not do that? Hey, I just found a really good deal in the Paloma del Sol neighborhood. Check it out. Price is really competitive. Let me know if you want to see it. Just email or DM me back. What you're doing here is you're creating what I call a communication circle of life with everything you do. This circle of life has taken me from a website in the last 4 years maximum that's gone from 200 to 100,000 plus visitors a month and leads being generated literally every 120 seconds a day. Use social media and open houses and lead follow-up to drive traffic to your site. You need to really see this and read this. Drive traffic to your site, then watch the activity through push notifications on your device, and then respond in real time with texts or calls to attract appointments. It's not a matter of sitting down saying, now I'm going to make a call. You can lead your life and have a great life as long as you're aware of PNs, if you're push notifications. As long as you're aware of your push notifications, you're creating a circle of life. You've got a business. And that business can be something you can pass to somebody else because you can train somebody else how to use your PNs, how to use your circle of life to set appointments for you. Number 4, power move for success is your power hours. Dedicate 2 hours per day. Oh my gosh, Andrew, 2 hours per day. Yes, 2 hours per day. Can you imagine getting a degree and saying to your professor, I'm sorry, I can only give you half an hour a day? He'd say, well, it's not worth you taking the course. It's not that he's rude or that he's unkind, but he knows the content in this philosophy class, the content in this biology class, the content in this advanced mathematics class is such that it's impossible to go through that content. And today, to run a digital business, to run a business where you're going to make at least $100,000 a year, at least, it is not possible to do that with 2 hours per day. Less than 2 hours per day. Dedicate 2 hours daily to business growing activities. During that time, and I've given you a list here of things to do. Set up property alerts. Why? Because look at it right here. You want this circle of life. Everything is about this circle of life. Set up property alerts. Set up market reports for prospects. It takes me 45 seconds to set up a market report for a new customer in Lofty. Send personalized video messages, blog emails, and newsletters. These are your tools to drive traffic because every video message, every blog email, every newsletter has links back to your website. And your website has AI. And every time they hit your website, it generates a push notification. And you've created your circle of life. In your CRM, in your power hours, take the time to set up farming email campaigns. That's just simple. You set a market update for 50 people at a time. Do that 5 days a week. That's 250 market updates a week. That's 1,000 a month. That's 12,000 a year. After 1 year, you'll have a business. These 2 hours are your focal points. You're doing work for now and you're doing work for the future. Power hours are the time to identify your high intent customers and set appointments with them. Identify them, call them, text them, add value, put them on email and newsletter drips, and above all else, set appointments. They come through on a PN, you see they're looking at a property, you top the property, you screenshot it, you send it back to them in a text. Hey, it's Andy. I'm just bringing my son back from an SAT test, and I saw you were checking out this property. I know the neighborhood. Do you like it enough to see it? And immediately you've made that connection, and you're asking for that appointment. Here's something very valuable in your power hours. In your power hour, go into your Google Calendar every day and check it. Are all of your 8 power moves embedded in your calendar? Have you set aside time to do them? It doesn't matter whether or not that actual time you can fulfill it, but it works into your subconscious. Monday, 2 power hours. Tuesday, 2 power hours. It pops up. A reminder pops up. Don't forget the reminders. Block your calendar, create commitment, consistency. And don't forget the reminders. And by the way, community outreach listings, ask for referrals during your power hours using the community outreach script. I'm going to train this on Wednesday. It's one of the most valuable scripts I've ever written for you to go out and get listings, community outreach listings. So, your power hours with purpose. What's your purpose? Set appointments, create the circle of life. Set appointments, create the circle of life. 2 hours a day out of 24. That leaves you 22, right? 7 to sleep. That leaves you, what is that? 15. 2 to eat, 13. 2 for family, 11. Right? And you're saying, no, there aren't 2 hours? Yes, there are. You see, it's your high intent. It's your business vision. It's your power mindset. It's your future you that draws you from an ordinary view of life to an exceptional view of life. From old-fashioned real estate teaching to new world real estate teaching. It's all right here. Soon it's going to be tapping on your glasses and everything's going to be happen. It's right here. We are in the future right now. So if you're trying to run a volume business based on people teaching you who haven't taught for years and run around the country interviewing other people to find out how they do it, you're not going to make it. You got to make it by using the tools that are available for us today, and you will make it. Not only will you make it, you will prosper and you will succeed. Set a power mindset. That's why I went to MIT at 64 years old. Set up your power office open houses. Set up your power previews. Set up your power hours with purpose. And now come your power offers and power listings. Let me share this with you. Write 2 contracts a week. That's the win mindset. Don't read a single other thing right now, just this right here. Write 2 contracts a week. What this does is, I learned this after about 10 years in the business. And I woke up expecting to write contracts. I need to write a listing today. I need to write an offer today. I need to write a listing today. I need to write an offer today. You go, I don't have any listings to write. I don't have any offers to write. But because your mindset is driving you, now it's like, I need to go to my CRM. No, what I need to do is I need to go do a power office open house. All right, where am I going to do it? Where's vacant, 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 vacant? Yeah, okay. Out of town, flipper. All right, that one looks good. Hey, this is Andy. Want to sit your house today? Is that okay? I'm going to do Thursday, 4 to 7. I'll give you a report afterwards. I'll do a social media. Yep, great. Lockbox, great. Good. I need to go do that power office open house. All right, print out 10 flyers of the MLS. Okay, got those. Show up a little bit early. 10 neighbors. I'm Andy. I'm going to be in that house up the street. Do you know anybody who's selling in the neighborhood? No, great. Come by and see me. Appreciate you answering the door. Set up, take in 42-inch screen. Set up your laptop ready to go with a tablet for them to register. And you start. You go into your CRM. I need a contract. I need a contract. I need a contract. I need an appointment. I need a listing. I need a listing. I need to write an offer. Now you're in, your mindset has driven you because you're expecting to write 2 offers. You're expecting to write 2 listing agreements. You're expecting to write 2 contracts. Every single week, you expect to write 2 contracts. When you get up, that's your expectation. 2 contracts, 2 contracts, 2 contracts, 2 contracts. That's 8 a month. If you fail 75% of the time, you'll have 24 deals a year. When your expectation is high and your equipment is geared for the race, when you work with me, when you work with the win mindset, when you work with a team like ours, your expectation is geared for Formula One. Many of you have been taught a business that is still running with horses. The people who teach are from the horse era. It's like trying to get a horse mechanic teach you how to use a Tesla. It's volume that Zillow has mastered. It's volume that Realtor.com has mastered. They have an expectation, an high expectation. That's why they're worth $15 billion. And I don't know one real estate agent in 40 years that sold their business. Only a broker that sold his business. But even a broker, most of the brokers can't, because the minute they die, the business goes away. So follow the masters. Follow those who have mastered these techniques. High expectation. The wind mindset is write at least 2 contracts a week. Create the next step for your clients. Master this. Create the next step and write contracts. Even if the pre-qualification isn't complete, write a contract, because it's proven that the minute a buyer writes a contract with you, they see you as their real estate agent. And you should be able to write a purchase agreement in 7 to 10 minutes, absolute maximum and outside, unless you're worrying about minutiae. Even if the home that you're going to list is not quite ready to list it as coming soon. And tell them, while you're resolving this, while you're cutting the lawn, while you're painting, while you're doing this, while you're doing that, I'm preparing the marketing. I just need your authorization. You leave that house with a coming soon. Many of you leave the house with, okay, they need to do this, they need to do that. Of course they need to do this and that, right? You just sprung yourself on them. Give them 2 weeks to do it. You go, Andy, I can only do coming soon 2 weeks. So do it 2 weeks. And at the end of 2 weeks, if they're not ready, just tear it up, write up another contract and get another 2 weeks. But always write it up. Now, because you have an expectation of 2 contracts, because that's in your mindset, you now have intentional showing, intentional home visits. When somebody says, we're thinking about selling, approach every showing and every home visit with the intention of writing an offer or a listing in the home on the spot. That is something not one of the coaches that charge you $1,000 a month to speak to one of their kids, not one of them teaches this. And I'm going to be bold with you. They're all wrong. You do not go to Amazon expecting to empty your cart tomorrow. You go to Amazon because you want to empty the cart today. You do not shop online. You do not go to buy tickets for a concert and expect for them to send it tomorrow. You want it today. You want to be sure that it's yours. You've only got time now, today. That's the world. That's the generation we're living in. I want you guys to look at futuristic things. There's a new Mercedes coming out that has fins all up the back, right? That generate all kinds of signals into the car. It's absolutely fantastic. Never seen anything like it. The future is upon us. And the point is that our customers have future mindset. You say, well, my customers aren't very tech. You're wrong. You show me one customer you have that doesn't have a cell phone. You know, many elderly customers have emergency relief on their cell phone where they tap their cell phone. And what do they have if they have a heart attack or a stroke or fall in the kitchen? In the old days, it used to show them reaching for a phone with big numbers that was hooked up to a wire, and somebody who's hurting on the floor is calling. Now they just get their phone, tap one button. 5 minutes later, somebody's there. Why? Because it's a new age. These are the people to whom we are selling properties. These are the people for whom we are selling their homes. Power offers, power listings, power mindset, power change that matches the generation that we live in. Your sixth power move for success is your power funnel. Now we're going to rest on this for a few minutes. At the top of it, so this is where, again, you're building this circle of life. The top of your funnel is cold contacts. You need to get lots of them. That's why people join teams, to get lots of leads in the top of the funnel. Don't count the beans at the top of the funnel. Either you've got to invest a couple of $100,000 to build that funnel, or you're going to take considerably lower commission splits because somebody else is spending that time, energy, and money to build it for you. Get a ton of them and then work your funnel, work your circle of life so they become your own. Volume is vital. Fill the top of the funnel. Volume is the key to velocity. Use multiple lead sources, team leads, contacts from power office open houses, door knocking, power previews, DMs, your power preview DMs, capture email addresses, do landing pages, anything that you can do to build up this base. 4 years ago, I had a few hundred people in the GoWP Now database. Now in Lofty, there's 86,000 of them. Why? Because we invested time, energy, and money in filling the top of the funnel. Now, your middle funnel is something different. Fill the top. Again, most agents are like, I want a personal business. They're working the bottom of the funnel without ever investing time in the top of the funnel. And it's never enough. It's never enough. That's why so many agents come to us and they say, look, I used to sell a lot of homes years ago. I did one last year, because that business has been captured by the big companies who understand how to create a circle of life. So once you fill the top of your funnel, now work the middle of your funnel. That's turning cold to warm and warm to hot. This, again, in the middle of the funnel is where you're driving your cold leads. Drive them every day to property alerts, which is why I teach you to set up property alerts. Drive them to your website where an AI bot will take over. Then you watch on your screen for push notifications, DMs, messenger notifications, AI interaction. Now, instead of communicating in the office, you communicate in real time, quick, relevant communication. So the modern real estate business, the future real estate business, is about being aware in real time, engage swiftly and helpfully, set appointments, write contracts. Use video texts and inline video emails. You can do it in Follow Up Boss. You can do it in Lofty. You just add in some sort of chat bot in Follow Up Boss. It comes with it. You record a video. You drop a video in. Send a quick video text. Send a quick video email. You can actually take FUB on your phone. You go to your client base. You're tapping through your clients. You do a quick recorded video that's generic. And when you send your text or email, you just tap, add, picture, video, add, send, and you've done it. You can do it 50 times in an hour. Communicate regularly in real time. Use video text. Use Loom market reports for the middle of your funnel. Email campaigns and smart plans. newsletters once a month, blog on your website and share the blog by email. And again, set up property alerts with AI. That is such a key right there. People say, I do that in my MLS. No AI bot. Right. No circle of life. It's just it's a system that was invented years ago. It's okay. Do it in the MLS. But compare that to somebody who's driving a circle of life with an AI bot picking up on everything, sending it back to you in push notifications, changing the criteria of the search automatically. The MLS does not have that technology. You're building relevant data all the time based on contemporary tracking technology tools. This is your power funnel. Build the top with volume, build the middle with content, and then you're going to end up in number 7, which is power relationships. This is the bottom of your funnel. This is where you build long-term relationships. Use anniversary automations with reminders, texts, email communications. But the important thing is your anniversary automations for long-term relationships. There are long-term postcard companies that for a few dollars a year will send a postcard every month and a magazine once a year. Create an email, a monthly newsletter with a video in it, just talking about what you're doing in your real estate business. People just want to see you and what you're doing. Hey guys, we've got a new president. Nobody really knows what's going on, but I want to tell you something. It hasn't changed a thing with me. I'm still helping people buy and sell houses. I'd like to tell you about one client this month. It was Mr. and Mrs. Gonzalez, and they moved down from Whittier, and they moved to Menifee, and they are so happy because they've got a big yard for their dogs, and they've got a pool, and their kids are really happy. Hey, thanks so much. Have a wonderful month. You can always reach me here. Boom, that's it. That's your video. Just sitting in front of the screen like I did right now. Invite your clients maybe to an annual appreciation event. And you know what? If you can't afford it, get together with 3 of your friends who are real estate agents and do an annual appreciation event between 3 of you. You're not going to steal each other's clients. Use iconnect to permanently connect with these clients for video conferencing or appointment setting, Uber style. Use your embedded unique ID. Help clients download and use the iconnect app. Offer an agent on demand service. This makes you stand out above everybody else. You can be embedded in your customers' cell phones forever. And always promote your private web domain. Show customers how to stay connected, not by searching on Zillow, by searching on your website. Because you're going to respond, because you have an ecosystem that's a circle of life. Power relationships are what bring you from the lead environment to the relationship environment. Stop being a fantasist that you're going to do 24 deals when you got 10 people in your pipeline. It just doesn't work. Fill the top of your pipeline. Power office open houses, power hours, power previews. The top of your pipeline, fill it. And then as you use the power moves, you strengthen those relationships in the middle and you drive people to the power relationships at the bottom of your funnel. Number 8, power mastery. Grow yourself. Dedicate 15 minutes a day for self-development. Even if it's just saying, hey Siri, turn on spa music, and you chill for 15 minutes. Create your personal growth plan by identifying the future you. Think about it for 5 minutes a day and write your projections and arrivals in your tracker. And I'll touch on that in a minute. Be constantly aware of the future you. And you're going to do this in your grow yourself time. Develop a visionary approach to your business. A visionary approach to your business. Bean counters don't build businesses. They run business that somebody else had the balls to build. Bean counters don't build businesses. They process businesses that somebody else built. Be a visionary. You have one life to live. Live it to the full. And if you need to hire a bean counter to keep count, that's fine. But build it to the full. Live to the full. In your grow yourself times, watch motivational content, learn new technology, Even choose a new power boost partner every 60 days and grow together. Growing yourself is how you inspire yourself and set high standards for the future you. So let me just remind you, we have talked about 8 power moves to success: your power mindset, your power office open house, your power previews, your power hours, your power offers, your power funnel, your power mastery, growing yourself, and your power relationships. You have 8 power moves that you're going to project, perform, and publish. 8 power moves for success in 60 days on your tracker. This is your career. Now I'm going to quickly go to this here, which is what I call my implementation plan. 8 power moves for success implementation plan. I'm going to get very practical with you here. Number 1, again, your future you. Envision and write down your description of the future you, 1 year, 3 year, and 5 years from now, and store this in the first page of your Win Team binder. So make sure that by now you have your Win Team binder. We've got them in the office. Put the flyer in the beginning, open it up, and right at the beginning of your binder, you've got that definition of the future you. And in your 15 minutes of power mastery, personal growth, every day, read it. Secondly, develop a mindset of inking yourself. The Win Team empowers you to create a real estate business, not a real estate job. We call this inking yourself. Build yourself as a corporation. Even if you don't own a corporation, your mindset is that of a corporation. If the CEO of a real estate company does not show up one day, does it stop? No, because it's a company. But if a realtor doesn't show up one day, it stops for that day. There are no appointments. There are no closings. It stops for that day. Ink yourself, see yourself much higher than you see yourself now. I know you need to make money right now. I know you're trying to stop your side hustle right now, but you will never change unless you change your mindset, which is you're building a corporation named after you that will run with you or without you 2 years from now. Ink yourself. Number 3. Use the 8 power moves to success tools daily. You do this by using your performance tracker right there and by using your power business blueprint. Watch the video that I've got in the course LMS. Watch it about how do I live a 5-week month? How do I create and sustain momentum? Use your 8 power moves every day. Use the power tracker. Should be right here. You're filling it out as you go through the day. Use your power business blueprint calendar every day. Total up your successes at the end of the week. Number 4, your implementation. You're going to create weekly, monthly, quarterly, and annual reviews, just like a corporation does. You're going to be aware of the quarter. Keep record of your progress. Store your past and present power performance trackers and power business blueprint calendars in your binder. So you've got the current one, but also by the end of the year, you're going to have 52 pages in here that show the progress of your corporation. They're called corporate minutes. Build momentum and trackable progress with full awareness of your results. This Win Team binder is where you're aware of your results. Just like a major corporation, you're going to report each week, month, quarter, and year. Now, in implementation, we use a tool called matching. Matching the future you with your current actions. Future you with current actions. And we call this project and review news headlines. So every week and every month in your Power Performance Tracker, right at the bottom here, it says Agent Inc. projected arrival headline for the week. Agent Inc. end of week arrival headline. Agent Inc. projected arrival for the month. Agent Inc. end of month arrival headline. Now, what is this about? This is what we call matching. At the beginning of each month, each week and each month, you're going to write a news headline projection. It's a declaration at the beginning of each week and month in your Power Performance Tracker and share it with your family and friends. Otherwise, it's like a business trying to raise money and they never tell anybody what they're doing. You need to raise investment from your family because your kids are going to donate time to you to build a business. Your wife is going to donate time for you to build a business. And the reason why they don't want you to do that, the reason why they're always fighting to have your time, because the vision that is in your mind, you've not communicated to them. Communicate to them that you're a visionary and they will understand that. And then each week and each month, not only do you create a projection of what you're going to do, at the end of that week and the end of that month, you write a news headline result that shows what you did do, and you share that with your family, friends, and colleagues. Because you lose credibility. If you say to your family, I'm going to make more money, I'm going to make more money, I'm going to make more money, and they never see you making more money. I'm going to sell more homes, I'm going to sell more homes, I'm going to sell more homes, and you never sell more homes. But if you say, look, here's my tracker. This is what I'm going to do. Here's my projection for this week. And on Sunday, I'm going to hold myself accountable to you. And I'm going to share with you what I did. I absolutely guarantee you'll do 3 times better in the first week. But people don't do that. We just talk, words. This is about actions, systems, methodology, tried and proven systems with modern technology. So matching is taking a projection at the beginning of each week and then results at the end of each week. Now, we actually have 6 volunteers. There's an email coming out to you today. We have 6 volunteers, and in some cases 10 or 12 for several of these power moves, and we're emailing their names out to you, and they have volunteered to show you their power performance tracker and their projection for this month. And at the end of the month, they're going to hold themselves accountable right in front of you. And we're going to have them stand up in the Win Team and the Warburton Team training events, and they're going to say, this is my projection, this is my result, or what we call my arrival. Headline 1, headline 2. They are bold people. Why? Because they're serious about matching their actions with their future. Set your mind on 60 days of consistent action. I want to invite you all to flip the switch to success in 60 days. Follow all the 8 power moves every day for 60 days and watch escrows and listings come in. Join the Power Moves Huddle with me every Monday through Friday at 6:30. This is live coaching. It's community. Sign up and get into the community. How do you access it? You sign up at thewinteam.net/sign up. Once you sign up, you log in with your email and password to members.thewinteam.net. And all live coaching is available on a Zoom at thewinteamzoom.net. Guys and girls, success is not accidental, it's intentional. These 8 power moves are your roadmap to thriving and truly becoming future you that everybody can see and enjoy. Dare to win. Take bold action. Commit to 60 days of relentless focus, and you'll see results in no time. The people who love you are waiting for you. Your future is waiting for you. Let's go.